We're bringing you back to reality here on Smells Like 90's Rock. It's Hot Toddy and Sheila. Sheila was mesmerized by the stuff that you find on BuzzFeed.
I get addicted to that website really quick.
You know, I never think to look at it until you start doing it. And I'm like, I need to check that out, and then I never do it.
I love the cat things.
The cat things are pretty
the
freaking
BuzzFeed
hilarious.
cat things are adorable.
I'm not going to lie. Those are pretty hilarious. If you've never checked those out, you need to go see them.
One thing I will
funny.
say about BuzzFeed, anything that says the definitive list of, it's
not.
Yeah, just stop.
It's not. Don't go in there. It's
like,
just a trap.
don't call it the
it's
definitive
a trap.
list.
Don't go in there.
Those always suck the most. So.
That's right. Yes.
Avoid those.
Avoid
Anything
that.
that says definitive.
Avoid that. Well, you have a story to share with us at the DMV.
Okay.
Hit us up now. What happened?
So
What's going on?
I'm trying to buy a car from my dad.
All right, Dan.
And so he gave it to me at a ridiculously low price. Thanks, Daddy. And so I go in like about a week ago, and I'm like, okay, I have to tell you, it's already registered in my name in South Carolina. Like, it's already officially my car.
Okay.
It's just the title I need to change over. And I need to get it, like, with license plate tags for Tennessee. Like,
For shizzle.
So I go in about a week ago, and they're like, oh, yeah, this price is, like, way too low. The state's not going to accept this. You have to have your dad sign something saying that he's a relative, and that's why it's so cheap.
Right.
Well, first of all, Tennessee, I can sell my car for a dime if I want to.
True.
I'm sorry that hurts your profit margin.
No offense, but yeah.
But you can't tell me what I have to sell my car for. This is capitalism. This is America.
It's America. Hashtag America.
So I get him to fill out that paper and send it back. And I go in today, and I sit down, and the lady's like, oh, hold on. And I'm like, hold on for what? Like, this should not be this hard. And she comes back, and she's like, well, he signed the title Leonard Jr., but on the front, it doesn't have a junior.
Oh, damn. That makes all the difference, right?
Apparently so.
Yeah.
I'm like, and your point.
Yes.
And she's like, well, I can't do this because he might be selling, like, Senior's
Drugs.
car.
Oh.
And I'm like,
Senior's been dead up here for a while.
I'm like, Senior's dead. He's in the ground. Like, this is not. And I was just so aggravated. I was like, you got, and like, so I started yelling at the lady. I'm like, this is ridiculous. I shouldn't have to go through all these hoops. It's already registered in my name. Like, they've already, like, South Carolina, even though you don't trust them, I promise you did their jobs. And we're like, yes, this can be this person's car.
This happened.
But Tennessee's like, no. And so, like, then the cop comes over, and, like, the manager comes over, and he's like, is there a problem? And I'm like, yes, there is a problem. This is already registered to me. What is the difference in having him sign this affidavit, even though he's already signed, like, 3 different pieces of your dumb papers? Like, what is the affidavit going to change? And he's like, oh, well, that'll, clear us of any liability. I'm like, you already don't have liability. South Carolina does. They've already given it to me. I was so mad. Like, even right now thinking about it, I'm so mad.
Yeah.
I'm just like, why are you guys, first of all, idiots?
Yeah. Yes, that's always the general question at
like,
the DMV.
why DMV? Why are you an idiot?
Yes.
Like, I don't even think you have to have a high school education
You
anymore to work
don't.
at the DMV.
The qualifications for that damn job is breathing. That is all you have to do.
Because
I'm
literally,
sorry.
every time
It's
I
true.
go in, they're just like,
It's
no.
true. Yeah.
They just don't want to do it like
Like,
no.
No, I don't even want to talk to you.
No.
Screw off. I don't even want to talk to you.
And so I'm so aggravated, and I call my dad. I'm like, you just have to fill this other thing out. And I was like, oh, and this one has to be notarized because that's official.
Of course.
And I'm not going to go back to this particular DMV because I feel like everyone there's an idiot. Stay away from the DMV by South Mall.
No. See, that's
by
your
East Town
problem.
Mall. Stay
That's
away
your
from
problem. You should have went out to Straw Plains. Little shout out because they gave me the hookup when I was there. It was real nice to me.
See,
real
I
courteous.
think I should do that because that's where I got my motorcycle license. People were super nice.
Those are great people there.
I think I'm going to go to Straw Plains because I cannot handle these people again. If I go in, I will be arrested because I'm going to go in and they're going to be like, well, this notary didn't put a period at the end of the sentence, so clearly this is
it's a fake.
Clearly this is not really
not
notarized.
real. So screw you.
So we're not going to honor this, and I'm just going to strangle someone.
Oh wow.
So to the manager over at Mall DMV, you suck. You don't know your job, and I hope there's a special place in hell for you.
There you go. Gagging sound. Let's see if we can throw anything else out.
Enough with the anal hijinks.
And
So no, I didn't get arrested. I
I think
left.
that's the big. I think that's
But-
the big one. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Mall DMV, for all your help. Seriously, jeez Almighty. So you went through just a lot of crap today, apparently.
Yeah, I was just so aggravated with that. Like, and so I got in the car and I went home. And I was just in a funky mood because, like, the DMV always makes me upset. They never actually. The only time I've ever liked the DMV was one, when I went with my dad to South Carolina to get the car, like, it was so easy. Like, the South Carolina DMV, like, the people were nice. They weren't giving us this third degree. I mean, the next step is, like, my dad is probably going to have to be subjected to, like, a cavity search to make sure that he's, like, not hiding other cars up his bum that he could have sold for, like, a higher price. I don't know.
Or ask you to drop your pants. We're going to have to take a quick check here.
We just want to make sure
that you're not hiding anything up there.
Fits the butt sample in the seat, so that it is, in fact, your car, and you are able to sell this.
Nice.
So,
DMV. Tennessee DMV, you see what you're doing to everybody?
Yeah,
Seriously?
but then at the same time, I'm like, well, no wonder things like 9/11 happened. You're refusing to acknowledge that South Carolina has already done all this research, has said, this person can sell this car, already given me the car. South Carolina has. I come over the border 5 hours later. I'm not driving back to South Carolina to handle the situation. It's your problem now, Tennessee. Like, but they're acting as if South Carolina doesn't exist, as if they've never heard of it.
What is this South Carolina you speak of?
As if this
what
place
is
was
this?
completely unable to do
This
its
is not
job.
a state.
So that's how, like, things like
That
9/11
sounds like one of them
happened.
Al-Qaeda names, the Islami names.
Yeah, but that's how things like 9/11 happen, because, like, they'll be like, oh, I heard they're going to hit New York. I'm sure New York knows this.
Yeah, New York is well aware, I'm sure.
If that's even a state.
Well, I think it's official. DMV is never going to sponsor this show, so that's unfortunate.
Well, I don't want it.
No,
That'd be like the one sponsor I would
that would
turn
be the
down.
one, exactly.
Like, I would take anybody.
And it would probably be the one sponsor we'd get, is the DMV.
I would take, like, the homeless, like, hot dog people down in the old city.
Oh, yeah, I'll take
I would
those.
take them.
Damn.
If the DMV called, I would quit the show on
Listen,
principle.
any hot dog vendors that want to sponsor a show, give us a call. Damn, we'll let you do the thing. Come on.
We'll
We'll
talk
give you the
about how
hookup.
awesome your. Well, we couldn't say that, but you know.
Yeah,
we could use
we'll give you
that.
the facts about your vending machine, you know, or your little cart there that's got wheels and you move around. It's got umbrella when it's hot, you know, and we'll do all that. And that you sell hot dogs and you have mustard and ketchup
And relish.
and so you know we'll just state the facts. But with that in mind, I think this is a bitch about DMV night. So this is a bitch of DMV
This is
night.
our bitch the DMV,
This
our
is the-
anti-sponsor.
Exactly. This is the anti DMV sponsor night here on Smells Like 90's
if
Rock.
you